I'll go first. The Toronto Maple Leafs and Florida Panthers. It's a pick 'em, -110 each way in Florida. The over/under is 7. I like the Cats here. I need the Maple Leafs to win for my Islanders. It was a lot of fun, being in the Bear Pit at Belmont yesterday, going nuts. Uh, with the Leafs in town and John Tavares back in town again, and then having to turn around and root for them a couple of days later. But that's my fan.
Well, that
That's
was
a
the way
fan.
to do it, though.
Yeah,
Humiliate them and then, be
exactly. Yeah.
there, ready to go
Um,
for this one.
but from a betting standpoint, I think that the number on Florida is good enough, and you might be selling really low here on Toronto. It does seem that way, but the matchup is what I'm more interested in than anything else. It's the Maple Leafs are really struggling to prevent scoring chances of some quality right now, and whether that's because of the trades and the constant rotation or whatever it is, maybe it's just the team's just not as engaged because they haven't really played any meaningful hockey in so long. Um, Once again in a regular season, I don't know. But the Panthers are creating a ton. They are basically leading the NHL in every scoring chance metric you'll look at over the past few weeks. So this Panthers team is starting to look a little bit like the one we saw last year, with a little bit of like a tighter, more responsible defensive game. So I like the Cats in a pick 'em here. I would play it even a little bit long if they end up closing as like a -120 favorite too. So I'll take Florida as my favorite bet.
Yeah, I'm a little afraid of Florida. We talked about how I thought that um playing that I thought in the Islanders game, I thought that you didn't want to bet on Toronto, that it was the Islanders or nothing because of all the shakiness that's gone on. But I kind of am starting to think like this number at -120, I think, is kind of giving a lot of respect to the Leaf struggles, which scares me a little bit. Maybe they bounce back. I kind of thought early on in the Islanders game too, things could have gone a lot better before they went off the rails. So I'm a little scared that we're kind of getting like the adjusted number and that this is the game that maybe Toronto starts to sort it out. So that scares me a little bit. And it'll be a super fun game. Like chances are I'll probably review my favorite props and post a couple because when you talk about a game between these teams right now, like probably 35 shots a piece, 3 goals a piece is pretty reasonable. I saw the over unders 7.5 some places. So
Yep.